Welcome to Gino's Comic to Comic Podcast. And here's our man, Gino.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to our podcast. And before I do anything, let's bring in the world's greatest motherfucking sidekick and I forgot he's been promoted to co-host.
Co-host, baby.
Bubby.
What up, bud?
What's going on? And if you're looking at us, if you're watching this and you're not listening to the podcast, and you're looking at me and Bubby and you're going, God damn, you two look sexier than normal, there's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you.
Yes.
I thought you were about to whip your penis
Gina's, that's later. Gino's Comic to Comic Podcast t-shirts are out. You just have to go to Idiot Radio and click store.
Yay!
I was so close.
You were almost there.
I've fucked that up every time I've tried to do that. He's explained it to me at least 10 times. Thank God I'm funny. So go there, click store. I forget how much they are, but they're fantastic, and you would help us tremendously.
Yes.
All right, so now we covered that. If you want to watch this podcast, if you're listening to it, you want to see it, just go to Facebook, Gino at Gino Comedy on Facebook, or you can wait, and we do it live every other Wednesday at 7, or you can catch it 2 days later. We upload it to YouTube, so you can find it at Gino Comedy on YouTube if you'd like to do that. All right, so now I got to say, what's up, Bub?
Nothing, man. What's
No?
going on?
I got to tell, I haven't told Bobby this, and I'm just going to tell you guys the same time. So a few days ago, my daughter calls me while I'm at work and said, somebody knocked over our mailbox. Now, I have a plastic mailbox. There's a wooden post cemented in the ground and a plastic mailbox attached to it. So I get home, and the fucking thing's on the ground. And naturally, I was pissed. I mean, I canvassed the neighborhood. I interviewed suspects. And
you bastards.
unfortunately, I didn't interview many because most of my neighbors would not open the fucking door. They're like, is that the crazy dude that talks to himself while he mows the lawn? Don't open that door. So I didn't get many witness statements. So then what I did was I had the CSI team come out, and we took prints of the tire tracks, and then I had them dust for prints. And then I noticed that the neighbor across the street from me has one of those door cams. So I text him, and I go, hey, you got a door cam? He goes, yeah. He goes, come outside right now. My wife wants to show you something. So I come out, and she's down there, and she goes, here, look, I have it queued up to that day, and she shows me that nobody hit it. The wind fucking snapped. I guess that wood post had finally rotted, and the wind snapped it off.
Oh, no.
So the investigation has been concluded. And by the way, if you're one of the snipers I positioned on my roof, stand down. Mystery solved. But, oh my God, I was so mad at it was the wind. I was so pissed for like 2 days. And she had told him, hey, she saw it right away. She knew what happened because she heard the bang and she went out, and then she looked and she knew, and she told her husband to call me and tell him because he's going to think somebody hit it. And he forgot. So he let me stew for 2 days. So, Tom, I know you watch this. Fuck you.
Tom, come on.
I love you, brother, but fuck you. No, he's awesome. It's so crazy because him and I went to college together.
Oh, cool.
And then one day he moved in, and he's out putting the fucking guards on. I go, Tom? And he goes,
oh, wow.
Yeah, Gene. I go, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, we just moved in. I go, son of a bitch.
Wow, that's cool.
Really cool, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
so
really cool.
Did you have a hard time getting it replaced? Was it a bitch, or was it easy?
No, I just dug a hole next to it, like, to dig that concrete out that's in the ground, so I just moved the mailbox over.
Yeah, busting out.
Yeah, I just moved the mailbox over, and I got a metal one this time. Let's see that fucking shit right out of it. That thing's going to be in there. I'll be long dead.
Yeah, you'll be gone.
Everything I do to the house now, I try and do it so that I'll be dead when they have to replace it, so my son has to worry about it.
Smart.
Yeah, yes. Roof, everything.
Yeah, it's your problem, son.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I got you a metal one. It's the best I can do.
Yeah.
If I'm in the home, your problem. That's how I see it. So, okay, that's enough of that. So now I've been looking forward to this for a while. I met this young lady. We did a show together, the Rock Comedy Show. You could check, I think it's up on my page. You could check that out if you want to see her. Or you could just watch right now because we got her here live right now. Yeah. Thank God I've been trying to get her in here, but she doesn't answer her fucking messages. So I got her. We were doing a show together with Janelle. Janelle was our guest on episode 3. And She goes, you remember Kayley? And I go, I remember. Don't answer her fucking text
Who is
message.
this
Kayley.
motherfucker? And I was like, what
She goes, I was sending her on Messenger because I didn't have her cell phone number, and she has a check messenger. So now I have her cell, so we got her.
Got her.
I'm
yeah.
here
Yeah,
now.
so
That's what's
let's
important.
introduce, enough of that. Let's get her right on camera. Let's introduce the one and only Kayley Horton.
Woohoo! What up?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Finally, this is exciting.
Yes, we made it happen.
Yes, I'm
Well, you know
here.
what they say. It's what's worth waiting for.
Is that what they
Some,
say?
I don't know. I couldn't even fucking get it out.
You
Good
almost
bad-
got it
put
out.
that back.
You got him tongue-tied, girl.
Well, shit, that doesn't happen very often, does
Yeah, I
it?
was thinking that.
I very
Yeah.
rarely can.
You
get
didn't
words
tell
out.
me that you were like all worked up about her.
Aye.
You
I
didn't
mean,
tell
look at
that.
me. Did he have to
I-
tell
I
you?
know. Look at
True.
I'm
Very
just
true.
kidding.
Very true.
that. No, you're not. And so, well, I say it all the time. Look at me, for God's sake. I just told Bobby on the way here that he would bang me if he was gay. I know he would. And he's
You
like, he
should
goes
if
like
you're
this, like,
friends.
well,
Well,
I
we're
go, don't
friends,
give me
but-
that. You're thinking about it. You goddamn know I'm
You
hot.
had the idea first, though. So
Oh, I
who's-
did. I
who
already
really
admit
was
I
thinking
would
about
fuck him
it?
all day long if I was gay. I wish I, well,
God damn, at least
and Todd
somebody
got
was.
mad when I said it because I didn't say I'd bang Todd. And
Yeah,
I
he
would, but
did
he's
a little.
married. I have a thing
Eh.
about banging married people. Notice I said people, not women.
You did not specify.
I just won't do it. But all right, if
Not
you
even in your
if
gay
you weren't
fantasy?
married
Yeah.
and if he wasn't married and I was gay, I would bang.
I like that in this gay fantasy you have, like,
Yes.
there's rules. Like,
There's
you
rules.
can't.
Yeah, I still have can't cross the
Gotta
line.
be honorable in
I
this
remember I
fantasy.
asked this lady, I said, come on, you've thought about banging another chick, right? She goes, no. And I go, you haven't thought about
Liar.
who you do it with?
Bullshit.
She's
Yes.
a
And
liar.
And she goes, no, have you? I go, have I thought about what guy I would do it with? She goes, yeah. I go, absolutely.
You're like every day.
She goes,
Most
who? I
hours.
said, John Stamos. And she went, John Stamos. And to this day, I don't think she realizes I was quoting Step Brothers. In the
Yeah.
movie
Oh,
Step
yeah,
Brothers.
yeah. Don't they
Movie
say it
Step
at the same
Brothers.
time?
Yeah.
John Stamos.
Yeah, it was,
That's great.
wait, it was favorite dinosaur, Velociraptor.
Yeah.
At the same time. Best non-porn magazine to whack off to.
Good
Good
housekeeping.
Good
housekeeping.
housekeeping, yeah.
And if you had to bang a guy, who would it be? And they both said John
The thing
Stamos.
is, all of those answers are correct. Like, those are the only good answers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
True,
Like, if
they
you come at me
definitely
with
are good.
Brontosaurus for favorite dinosaur, goodbye.
yeah.
There's no. I don't give a fuck. Velociraptor
That's-
all day.
Badass,
John
right?
Stamos.
Yeah, it's either the Velociraptor or T-Rex. They're only two acceptable.
Yeah,
answers.
agreed.
Yeah,
And
I
T-Rex
agree.
are kind of boring. It's like,
Yeah.
They
like-
are.
get a little more dangerous. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I like the way the Velociraptors sneak up on you.
Yeah.
They seem
exactly.
meaner.
Oh, they definitely are.
Jurassic Park has really skewed my
Yeah.
ability to think about dinosaurs.
That one goddamn Nell they got, man. That looks like a vicious son of a bitch. That one that they dig in and
I
grab.
quote Jurassic Park all the time when I go. You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And that dinosaur
Ain't that
ate
the
him when he was
truth?
sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So what's going on with you? Anything new and exciting?
Oh my god, my family disowned me for that rock comedy show we did together.
All right.
Swear
I
to
heard
God.
a little bit
Wow.
about
Swear to
this.
God.
Wow.
Swear to God.
All right, I'll tell you what
I
I heard.
loved it. I thought
I
you
heard
were
a
great.
little bit about
Thank
this
you.
from I wouldn't say from who, but at the show that I did last week, and they said that they asked to have that pulled.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and explain this to us.
So what happened is I posted it when it came out like a couple months ago, right?
Right.
Posted it on my Facebook. Whatever. Nobody watched it because nobody cares about me. It's fine.
Oh.
But like
we
my,
do. I don't give a.
Ah, we
Thank
love
you. But my family didn't watch it. Like I assumed they wouldn't. I don't give a fuck. My sister watches it a couple months later, and in it, I'm making fun of. Okay, so I don't know how you do comedy, but like for me, it starts with a seed of truth, and then it gets fucking ridiculous, and nothing even resembles the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I start with the seed of truth that like
Everything I
my
tell is
sister's
true.
right.
Everything.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Are
Pretty
you
much.
serious?
Yeah, pretty much.
See, that's why you give me a bad name because people are like, she's molesting children. Like, no, I'm not. I'm making jokes.
He said to me one night, he goes, the best thing about your comedy is you're telling the fucking
Yeah.
truth.
I'm not.
They think you're kidding. See, they
See, you do
they
the
think
opposite of
you're-
me.
You're
Yes.
telling the truth and you're not.
Right.
And they think I'm kidding
Right.
and I'm not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You're
Like when I
just
say I
being-
want to fuck a sex robot, I mean it. But, or I want to bang Betty White, I mean it. But they think, oh, he's funny.
They're
with
like,
the
oh, this
but-
funny
guy.
way. Oh, yeah. he's-
But
I don't know.
fucking Betty's been
All right,
looking young.
so
That's
they
hilarious.
think that
I don't
everything you said was true.
I don't even think they think that. I just think that they are very Christian conservative, like podunk people, because I'm from like upstate New York where nothing
and
happens.
I could see how maybe they didn't like that set.
Yeah, I mean, I've never
I
like been
thought
like,
it was-
here's my comedy because I know they won't like
Oh,
it.
they've. Wait a second. So you're saying they had no idea what you do?
Like I tell them like the less intense dark jokes. I've like kind of dipped their feet in, like my parents, with like the less intense jokes, but they're just like very Christian and conservative. And so my sister watched it and she was like, first of all,
First of all, if you haven't seen that set, you need to go see it. Like I said, I think it's up on my page.
It
Or
might
you
be
can
down
just go
now.
To
I don't know.
rockcomedyshow.com.
Yeah,
I believe it's
great.
there.
Thank
She
you.
was on the same episode 2, I
Yeah.
believe we were on.
Yeah.
I went first, and she went on right after me. And I just met her that night. So we're backstage, and I meet this sweet young girl, and I'm thinking, oh,
Yeah,
she's gonna
you-
go
so
out
you
and
said-
tell jokes about. I told him she's gonna tell jokes about flowers and puppies, and she goes out there, and she was dark as fuck, and it was so funny. Me and Izzy for real is
Yeah.
the stage name. He's the host of it. We stood by the door because you couldn't hear in the back room if you were around the corner. So everybody, all the other comedians were back here. But me and Izzy stood right by the doors so we could hear. And we were fucking holding each other, laughing so goddamn
I
much.
was
And there was
too.
one joke that I don't remember what it was, but me and Izzy lost our minds, and the audience didn't really laugh. And
Well,
I
there was
said,
like 4 people in
I
the
don't
audience.
think they got it.
Yeah.
I think they were I think
Yeah.
they missed that one because it was
woke
really
everybody
funny.
up in my entire house laughing so goddamn much.
Oh,
I mean,
my
I was
God.
dying.
Thank you.
My God. So anyway, so I just wanted to give you, I didn't mean to interrupt,
That's-
but I
no,
want to
that's
give them a
so-
little
that's so
backstory
nice.
about what you did that night. So now they understand that it was so dark that I can understand why Christian people who
Yeah,
never heard her
yeah,
might go,
yeah,
"Ooh."
yeah.
Now, it did warn on the beginning of the Raw Comedy Show,
Yeah.
there was a warning label on there.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, I wasn't that bad. I was kind of bad, but I wasn't. I mean, I'm not clean by any stretch of the
No.
imagination. And I did mention a couple times that I wish I could suck dick and stuff like that, but I didn't get too graphic. So maybe if I had known, I might have like got a little to
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
ease it up for you a little.
Yeah.
But I tried. When I said, she goes, "Hey, can we say whatever we want?" Or, "Yeah, I'll try and open that for you."
Right.
And I thought I did, and I was wrong.
My mind goes weird places. Like, it's just.
But oh my
Oh,
God,
that's
she just
hysterical.
fucking
They just-
killed. And that's
Well, they're hung
she
up
come
on
I
the-
said, "You're coming on the show."
Yeah, yeah, that was so nice.
I did.
And
As soon
then,
as she come off, I go, "You're coming on the show."
Right, that's-
Yeah. That's how we do it.
I don't know, religious people. What are you gonna do? But then, so they're hung up on the fact that I make a joke about molesting my nephew in it, and because I do have a nephew, and that's the kernel of truth. Is like, nephew, where can I go with this? Where can I go crazy with this? That just jumps off a cliff, and then it goes to molestation. But like, once it reaches a point, like it's no longer about my nephew. Do you know what I mean? It's
Right.
about
Right.
the concept of having a nephew,
Right.
and just being in that mindset. Like, oh, what do 6-year-olds boys do? Oh, they touch their penis. Okay, where is it? Like, it's not like, okay, what is? And my nephew doesn't even touch his penis that. Like, whatever. My nephew's penis is great. I love it. It's.
All right.
But whatever.
For those that didn't see the set, could you tell them what the joke was?
So the joke is that like my nephew's at 6 years old. He's at this age where he's like always touching his penis, and it's really embarrassing for me because we'll be in public and he's always touching his dick. But it's awkward. Like you can't explain to a 6-year-old why he can't touch his penis when I do it all the time. And then I go, oh, calm down, it's just a joke. I literally say it's a joke in the
It's
joke. I
just
go,
a
it's just a
joke, she
joke,
said.
relax, don't like get sensitive. And I go, I don't actually touch my nephew's penis. I put my mouth on it. It's very different. But it's a good joke, and that's what I'm upset about. Is they didn't even understand that that's a good fucking joke.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
I thought it was hilarious.
I
They
was-
called
Bobby
CPS
thinks
on
it's
me,
funny,
dude.
and Todd looks like he's offended, so I get it. I get it. See, now you understand why the
I
audience...
divide audiences. I
Oh,
really do. I really do.
Uh,
Whatever. We're having fun. It's all good.
I have a friend, Brad Ryan, who him and I were up against each other in a March Madness contest where they put one comedian goes and another one goes, then the audience votes on which
Yes,
of the
yeah,
two.
I did that. Yeah.
So I
Briefly.
went head to head with him, and he's a friend of mine. So when I found out that I was going ahead, I'm like, oh, dude, I don't want to go. He goes, wow, you'll probably win. Now, he's been doing stand-up for like 14 years. He's tremendous.
Wow.
I find him funny, but he's dark too. And
Yeah.
I find him funny as shit, though, but that's just, I'm sick. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that means about you, but so
I'm sick
he
mentally.
says, I never do well in those contests. You'll probably win.
I
And I
remember
go,
him saying
that can't be true because you're funny as shit. Well, I went, and then he went. And then after, I said, I think I understand why you don't do well in these. And he goes, why? I said, because when you were doing your set, I and my friends were laughing hysterically. But the table next to me, with the 4 older people, were all wincing and looked disgusted. And the problem is, you could still kill doing a comedy show, but when you need votes, you can't piss off half the audience.
Right, exactly.
So either keep doing what you're doing, and just don't do contests anymore.
Right.
Or when you do contests, clean it up a little.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
But
modify.
But he's so good, he don't need contests.
Right.
Like, what are you doing
Fuck
contests
it.
for anyway?
Yeah.
You don't need any kind of value. Like, I only do those contests. Not that I don't want to win, but that's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to get people to know who I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just good, be
Get your
good.
name out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just be good. I don't have to
absolutely.
win, just be good.
Yep.
And so it's worked for me so
Yeah, it
far.
has.
So, but
Definitely.
he oh my God, he told a joke and that the whole audience was like it. Me and Bubba were on the ground.
I was
We were
loving
oh
it.
my God,
I
that
was like,
so
I
funny.
love it, but everybody else.
Yeah,
I
everybody
thought-
else was like, oh.
And, I mean,
He told a joke
just-
about babies, and they were like, oh. I'm like, oh. And
It's kids, dude.
You-
Kids and babies are
I'm
always
telling
a
you.
You would've loved
trigger.
it.
I would.
That's the.
she probably would have went, wait a minute, I wrote that fucking joke. It would have been tremendous, but yeah, I really
It makes
like
me
Brad.
feel like solidarity. Like there's others like me.
Yes.
I remember when this all happened to my parents, I was so sad, and I just watched like a bunch of Anthony Jeselnik's stand up, and I felt so much better because I'm like, I'm not inventing the wheel here. Like this has been done
Yes,
before.
yeah,
I am
yeah,
just kind of
definitely.
going one route.
All right, no, you got. So you got to tell us the rest of this. So
What? Oh.
did they actually call the Rock Comedy Show and ask them to pull that
They
off?
emailed the Rock Comedy Show, asked him to pull it down, and he was great. Mr. Rock, I have nothing but respect for that man.
Yeah,
he was
he's
amazing.
awesome.
He called me and he was like, listen, I'll do what you want to do. Like, I can take it down, I can keep it, like, whatever. I know this is, he's like, I support my comics, and I was like, thank you so much, dude. But he's like, but I don't get in the middle of family matters. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I know, like, my sister's kind of instigating this, because what my sister did is she saw it, and she's like one of these, like, anti-vaxxer, and not like COVID vaxxer, like, doesn't believe in the polio vaccine people. Like things that causes autism. So she's like this. She has like her weird mommy blogger friends, and she got them to attack the video and just post a bunch of mean stuff. I didn't read it because I don't care.
Wow.
Like mean shit, dude. And then then a couple days later, Mr. Rock didn't do anything with it because he supports comics. My mom emailed him and was like, I felt the need to report my daughter because she works in a school and her children's parents should know the horrible, despicable things she's saying. Horrible. And so apparently my mom called like CPS on me, I guess,
Damn.
and tried to like ruin my career essentially.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her since. We were on a joint bank account and I switched that real quick. And
Well, the good news is that we don't have to worry. She's not watching this.
yeah, thank God. Mom, I fucking hope you see this, you cunt. I still love my mom. I love my mom a lot. But how do you do that to your kid?
Yeah.
And I'm a good fucking aunt, too. Like, you can't go up on stage and talk about molesting children, like, unless you're a good human being. Like,
Right.
you don't do that if
you
you're
say
actually
it,
molesting
you really
children.
do it, then it's not funny.
It's
right.
not funny. No.
Right.
And the good news is she can't go on and ruin my reputation. You can try. But my reputation's fucked up already. And people still watch. I don't understand. But it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that is deep.
I'm
Damn.
just stupid. Like, there's no reason. I'm not hurting anybody. Like,
It's
I'm
a
not even.
It's just
goddamn
jokes.
joke.
It's just
Come
it's
jokes,
on.
people.
It's just-
They're just jokes.
I've said before, and I'll say it till the day I die, that I should be able to get on stage and say whatever the fuck I want as long as it's funny.
yeah.
If it's not
Absolutely.
funny,
Yes.
then it's just being an asshole.
Right.
But if it's funny, there's really nothing
I
that
agree.
you can't talk about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
And if
comedy.
people are offended
Funny.
by it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I make folks jokes about being old or about being Irish.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get offended by
And the thing
shit.
with that is, like, you also have to, like, sometimes be not funny to get to funny. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't really understand, like, the grind of comedy and how
Oh,
it
yeah.
flows and works and
Yeah.
how you have to. And you might do a joke that's not going to hit the first time and it might be offensive, and then by the
Right.
fifth time you get it, you're killing it.
Yeah, you figure out just
Yeah.
one little. It's so weird about jokes is one little tweak.
Yes. Yeah, and different audiences too, and like the way certain audiences
Yeah,
respond
yeah.
to certain things. It's all manipulation, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
had
just
a.
the tone of a word.
Yes.
Can make it,
Oh yeah,
like, from here to
100%.
I've had a
yeah.
couple jokes where until I threw the curse word in,
Yeah.
it didn't get hardly any less. Like I tell that joke about fucking Chipotle,
Right.
and I say, well, I did it clean the first time. I say, hey, lady, I just want a burrito.
Right.
And it didn't laugh. But when I did it the next time and I said, listen, bitch, all I want is a fucking burrito.
Yeah.
And then,
everybody went nuts.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's really weird.
You have
how
to
that-
experiment.
Yeah,
like,
you have
it's
to.
not like you just come out as Dave Chappelle. Like that just does not
Right,
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't. You got to try. I always laugh because I thought this too. I thought that I could just walk up there
Right.
and do this.
Because it
shit.
looks easy. If you're good at comedy,
really
you make
does.
it look easy.
It
That's
really
the
does.
whole point.
Until you get up there and do it once and find out how long 5 minutes is.
So, oh my
Nobody
God.
realizes how long 5
Right,
minutes
right.
is until you have to make everyone laugh
Yes.
for the entire 5 minutes. You
Yes.
can't have a 20-second downtime because you lose them.
You lose.
Yes.
If you lose them, to get them back is almost impossible.
Mhm.
Once they start looking on their phone or talking to each other, you're screwed.
Mhm.
So you got to keep it moving. Like I always feel bad when you'll see somebody go up there and they maybe had 3 minutes prepared, and now they're going like, "Well, I don't know. What should I talk about?"
Yeah.
Oh, I
And they go,
hate
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Like,
I feel bad
get
for you, dude.
off.
You're
Yeah,
done.
dude, it's
Yeah.
like
You're
a
done.
wolf.
They
When
don't-
sense
Yeah.
the
If you
blood,
got to ask
they-
them
yeah.
what you should talk
Right.
about,
And you're advertising the fact that you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yes,
Right.
And like the audience
absolutely.
will catch on anyways. And now that you're saying it, they're really out of there. Like they don't
Right.
give a fuck
oh
now.
my God! And I was in the back with T-Rub one night, and somebody went up. It was just an open mic, and they went up there with they had a notepad, and he looked at me and he goes, "You know, that shit pisses me off." And I said, "Well, I think it's wrong. I would never do it, but why does it piss you off?" He goes, "Because it means they're fucking unprepared."
Ooh.
And I went, "Huh, I'm so glad I never did that."
Damn.
I heard him say that about the phone too. People
Yes.
will go out and set their phone up.
Same
like
thing.
That.
If they
Same
have to
thing.
use the phone to check
Yeah,
like
I
what
heard
joke's
him
coming
say
next,
that. Right.
he says they're unprepared.
No
If they-
shit.
They
Yeah.
have to do that. Yeah.
I have a friend, Adam Nightuck. I don't know if you guys know him.
I do
Doesn't
not.
sound
He,
familiar.
he's a Pittsburgh comic, and he like writes his jokes on Post-it notes and puts it on his shoe, and so he can
Oh.
look down throughout the set and
Oh.
see his
Well,
notes.
that's pretty smart. Like if you can't tell he's doing it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
it's one of those
it.
things. It's like if you hack the system, like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
works.
Cheat that you
Yeah.
wouldn't know. Yeah. Yeah.
I was just, I've been so fortunate because I have two things going for me. One, I'm not afraid to be in front of a large group of people.
Mhm.
In fact, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking ham for attention.
narcissist
I
right
love
here.
being
yeah.
in the middle of. The more people out there, the better.
Right.
If you had 10 million people listening to me, I wouldn't bother me one bit.
Right.
And the other thing is, I have a great memory.
Mm.
So if I could do a set one time, I never have to look at notes
Really?
ever again. No.
No kidding.
No, if I walk through it once in front of an audience, it's in there forever.
No shit.
Yeah. So like, we're doing this thing. I have to do a half hour Saturday night, and somebody said to me, "How the fuck are you gonna make people laugh for a straight half hour?" And I said, "It's really not as hard as it sounds, because I have all 5 minute sets, because everything at the improv and most
Yeah.
open mics are 5 minutes, or the contests are all 5 minutes. So all my sets are 5 minute sets, and I have a notepad at home where I have them written down with a name for them and just like bullet points, and
Right.
that's it. And so all I do is, like, I looked at that the other day and I go, all right, I need 6 of these.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I get up there Saturday night, I don't have to remember everything I'm going to say.
Right.
All I have to remember is what set comes next.
Do you not
Yeah.
like switch up any like jokes to be like more cohesive? Like, oh, this joke in set 3 would work in after the joke in set 4 type of thing, where you switch it up. Or do you just do it
Sometimes, but
linearly?
not if it's going to throw the whole fucking
Yeah.
thing off.
Yeah.
But sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll blend sets.
Mhm.
Yeah. But like I've got the 5 minute sets down, so I don't. Once I get that set started, I'm good.
Right.
I only have to get to the end and try to
Right.
remember what comes after.
Yeah. You're just cruising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be. I can't wait for that. It's gonna
That's a
be a lot of
convenient
fun.
way to do it. Like, here's my set. Here's my set. Here's my set.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
you do that to me. You run by me all the time, and I'm like, "How the hell did you remember that? You just come up with it." He's like, it's just.
Yeah. I don't know how
I'm
when I do a new one, what I do is I come up with an idea that I think's really funny, and then I come up with other punchlines, because all my sets are about the same thing basically,
Mm.
like a topic. Like I don't do.
Oh, okay.
I don't
see what
do
you're saying.
random jokes.
Yeah.
I do, like, people say, "Tell me a joke." I don't work like that.
Right,
Like some comics
right.
do. Like Brad works.
Right.
Like,
I'm like a 20-second like
Yes,
punchliner.
yeah,
Like
I don't
yeah.
do that. We were at a show waiting, and this lady walked up. Or you two comics, me and Brad are sitting there, and she goes, "Tell us a joke." And Brad wasn't paying attention, and I go, "You need him, because for me to tell you a joke, I have to do the whole set."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go,
Yeah.
"Brad, tell her a joke," and his are all like one liners
Right.
or boom boom, and he's fucking great.
Right.
So he just He turned around and he
Yeah.
goes, and I knew he was already warmed up because he was trying them out on me before she got there.
Yeah.
And he just fucking killed her. Like, I go, see, told you. I go, but I don't work like that. Like all my sets are about a theme. And then so I come up with the theme, and then I make the punchlines off. And then once I think I have close to 5 minutes, I just pull out the phone, record it, and then see where we're at time-wise. And then if it's close, then all I have to do is watch that recording on the way to the show.
Right, yeah.
Or listen to it in my car, and then I got it.
Right.
But that's just how
That's
I'm
nice.
just weird.
That's lucky. I
know.
smoke too much weed for that.
I smoked a lot of weed, and I've banged my head a lot of times. So
Yeah.
my short-term memory blows. For some reason, I can remember comedy sets. Probably because I care about the comedy set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I absolutely love it. Absolutely. When I get on stage, it is the most fun
Yeah,
thing.
and I hate people too that like disparage comedy, like comics that disparage comedy. They're like, oh, comedy's stupid, like it's for losers, and I'm like, you're one of the losers. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just not unique to me. It's like, do something you love or don't fucking do it. What are you doing?
Exactly. That's the only reason I do it, because it's so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And like these people are the same people that would be like have nothing else going on without comedy.
Absolutely.
It's just a boring perspective. Like, it's okay to enjoy things. Like,
Absolutely.
It really
life
is.
is really good a lot of the time.
I totally agree.
Gotta have some fun.
So we got our segment that we have to do with you.
All right.
This is the important shit, the change the world kind of questions. You will not be able to run for president. Well, you might be. Depends
I
on how you
already
answer.
can't.
I think everybody.
My
has
mom
said
made
that.
sure of that.
I think Chrissy Costa, your mother already banned you. I think Chrissy Costa's one that said Facebook already got me.
Yes.
I can't run for president. So the very first question we have for you is Taco Bell or Chipotle?
Okay, I thought about this. I have to give it to Chipotle just because it's like Taco Bell, but like a little bit better and more expensive. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
In
basically.
theory. So I'm gonna give it to Chipotle. What?
Yeah, see, you're wrong.
You go Taco Bell though?
Yeah, because it's
Why
way
Taco
cheaper.
Bell?
Because I could get like 12 tacos for what one taco costs.
Yeah, but you get like
and
a
the
real
people at
taco. You don't get like a
Chipotle-
half a piece of bread and like salsa.
Yeah, what's your point?
Do you know what I mean? It's like
Quality.
Right.
And the
He's like,
people
"What's your
at
butt?"
Chipotle are so fucking pretentious. Like a
they
Taco Bell.
are. They really are.
You know, they
They
won't
are.
fucking. I do a whole set about how they don't want to fucking move from their station.
No.
Like, you
Yes.
can't ask the steak lady to give you fucking goddamn peppers.
Yeah.
You get so mad. You go
They're
to
elitist.
you go
Chipotle
to-
is elitist.
Right, but
you're
you gotta-
selling me. Now I'm
If
now
you
I'm
go
almost
to
to Taco Bell.
though, the lady that fucking rings you up, she rings you up, goes back and makes your fucking tacos. She puts it in a bag for you. She hands it to you. Then she goes out and sweeps the parking lot. Like, shit, there ain't nothing.
And
she
that
won't
woman
do.
gets paid $3
Yeah,
an hour.
ain't nothing she won't do. But Chipotle, they're so fucking stuck up there. But the food is good. I'll give you
It's
that.
good. I mean, I don't
It
really
should
go
be
to
for
either too much,
$10
but
for a taco.
yeah,
it
no
should be.
kidding. I agree. But like, if I don't know, you mean
It's really not that expensive.
I was going, God damn.
it's been a minute since I've been at Chipotle.
Three
God damn
tacos
it.
for $7, I think.
Is it? I haven't been in a
think.
minute.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I haven't either, but
Okay, talk.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, it's 3 for
I'm
$7.
saying,
It's-
like, I mean, I say it on stage. Look at me, Taco Bell. Like I know everything about Chipotle.
The first day I met you at the Rock Comedy, you're like, I think I'm gonna get a pizza on the way home. Like, and you like talked about it for a couple minutes. You're
Oh,
like,
my
if I order
God.
now and then I go,
Yeah.
like I'll be there in time for the game.
And then the second show we do together, I'm fucking sitting there going, man, I really want some wings. I'm gonna get some fucking wings when I get home. And she's like, and I'm looking because there was a wing place right down the street.
Oh, yeah, all
but
night,
The show was
wings,
running
wings.
late. I'm going, God damn, if we don't hurry this up, I'm not gonna make it. And they kept
Like every
and then
20
they did
minutes,
a
he's like mentioning wings.
And they did a 50-50 raffle.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting
Oh,
there
that was
going,
awesome.
Motherfucker, I'm not gonna. And so,
And then you won.
and it was closed, and I couldn't get my wings. So she knew I was pissed. So I stopped at Get Go in Edgewood, and I'm thought, well, fuck, I'll just get chicken tenders or something. They had chicken wings at Get Go, and they were good.
Were they good, really?
Yeah, they were tremendous.
No
if I had
shit.
known, I'd have got 2 orders of them. I didn't know. I thought they were gonna be.
I was so
average.
happy when you got
No.
your wings.
I text her. She's like, "No, it was like fucking 12:30 at night." I text her and I go, "Oh my god, dude."
I think I like read it in the middle of the night and was just like,
Yeah.
and then like, put it.
He's like,
Happy for him.
You
They
were like,
were-
this dude's a fat ass.
I like this
All he does
motherfucker.
is-
I want to live like he does.
That's all I think about. My whole life revolves around food.
I'm with you. Ugh.
I was going on vacation, and I had a calendar I'd drawn like for the 2 weeks I was going on vacation on my fridge. My buddy walked in and he goes, "Do you plan your whole vacation around your meals? Because that's the only thing posted on each day. It's like, like Red Lobster for dinner, McDonald's for lunch. Like, and I go, well, doesn't everybody? And he goes, no. And I go, how do you know how much money you have left to do other stuff until you figure out how much the meal budget is?
Right.
The last thing I want on vacation is I can't get that extra piece of cake, or I can't fucking get a refill because I don't. Fuck that. It's vacation.
Yeah,
I
I
eat
am
whatever the
treat
hell I
yourself,
want,
USA.
and then if I have any money left over after that, then we can do shit.
Nice.
That's how I roll.
You gotta have food, man.
Everything's about food for me, which is why fuck you, Chipotle. But
Chipotle's better though.
If you want, it is. If you weren't so mean, if you sponsored me, I'd talk really nice about you. But I got a way better chance of Taco Bell supporting this show than you. I know
This is
that.
more of a Taco Bell crowd.
Oh, they look at me and they go, "Oh yeah, him and his friends." Taco Bell.
Crushing about 20.
Taco Bell, the fucking triple layer burrito. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cheesy gordita crunch is very good.
Ooh,
I'm a big,
So I could talk about food all day, but I really want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a massage parlor?
I have. Nothing weird happened.
Oh, that's
I feel like that's where it was going.
So here's what I want to. I had an Uber. I had these 3 chicks. I was driving for Uber. I haven't done it since COVID started, but I was Ubering for a while. And I had these 3 chicks get in, and all of them were attractive. But the one that sat in the passenger seat was smoking on. And the 2 in the back seat are talking away. And she's kind of talking to me. And we're on, I think it was Carson Street. And we drive by a massage parlor. And the chick in the front turns to the 2 in the back and goes, I went there once, like not too long ago. And they didn't even like really acknowledge what she was saying. And I'm going, ask her shit. Like, because in my mind, the question that popped into my head is, do they do happy endings for chicks at the massage parlor like they do for guys?
I don't think that's every massage parlor. Is
Every
it?
massage parlor doesn't do happy endings for guys?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be so mad if I went to one.
I don't think that's it. I think it's like some of them do, like the ones that are on the DL.
So I'm at that show, the show we did Thursday night. I'm standing there, and Samantha Bentley walks in, and she wasn't on the show that night, but she just came to watch.
Yeah.
And Samantha walks by me and accidentally bumps into me a little. And she was with a friend of hers, and she turned around and she goes, hey, Gino, I'm sorry I bumped into you. And I go, oh, Samantha, that's cool. And she goes, I think I hit you in the nuts a little. I said, Samantha, at my age, I'll take any nut touching I can get. At least you didn't charge me $20 like the Asian bitch does at the massage park.
Wait, I'm mad that I got ripped off.
Friend, yeah.
I never got my happy ending. I didn't know that came with it.
And this is what I've been told.
I'm interested now.
It's $30 for a half-hour massage, and if you throw them another $20, you get the happy ending.
That's a steal.
I say all the time, it's just bad business not to get the happy ending.
Right.
If you're going to pay $30, another $20. I mean, it's just
You're not
stupid.
thinking economically.
Yeah, it's right.
Right.
It's just bad business.
I agree.
Not
And I'm
good.
pissed I didn't know about this rule.
But I don't know if they do it to chicks or not. Like, I got to find somebody that I don't know.
But would it be a dude? Would it be like opposite? Unless you were like a gay woman?
I don't know.
I don't know how it works. I would like to know how it works.
I don't know, and I don't know if it's as easy as it is for us, because it probably doesn't take that more than a couple minutes for us.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You guys would probably take all
I
fucking
wish.
afternoon.
Yeah, I need like a movie. I need like, I need dramatic. I need like Celine Dion in the background. I want. It's a whole
Super
process.
Hammer 2000.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how that'll work. That's why I'm so.
You're gonna have to, report.
Now I gotta research.
Either that, or
Is
I'm
what
gonna
you
ask
do.
every woman that comes on this show until I find out. Their name. I didn't ask Lauren because Lauren would have got pissed at me.
No. God, yes.
Lauren was mad about. No, we'll tell that story later. So, all right. So the third question we have for you is, what is the strangest job you've ever had?
Okay, I've had a lot of like small jobs, but like not very weird ones. I had one job I'm considering a job because it was for one night. My cousin is a state trooper, and when I was 19 or 20, he was doing like a bus where you like go around to different places and you try to buy beer as an underage person, and then nobody sells to you.
Undercover.
I'm undercover, dude. I'm a narc. I am like, so he's like, I'll pay you $60, and I'm like 19 and poor. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Let's go.
That would have been fun.
He's like, hey, don't even worry about it. I was so stoked. He's like, don't even worry about it. Like, nobody ever sells. Like, you'll just make some money tonight and do me a favor. Like, it's all good. I was like, all right, sweet. I go in. like 4 out of like the 12 places I walk into sell to me. And so 4 people, one of them was like a dyslexic woman who had to look at my ID and was confused. So 4 people got in trouble that night. And my cousin had, every time I came out with alcohol, my cousin was like, God fucking damn it. And he had to go in and have some paperwork.
Oh,
and
shit.
I felt so, like after the first like 1 or 2, it was like a couple people just kind of sold to me because they were like, oh, she's cute, whatever. And I didn't really feel bad for them. But then like there was this one was like an immigrant man that like I don't think spoke very good English, and another one was a dyslexic one. I felt so bad by the end of the night,
God.
but I made my $60. It was great.
Oh,
That's what
Yeah. It was quite the
right.
experience. That's my weirdest job.
That's great. When I was
kinda
turned
badass.
20, the night before I turned 21, I went to 3 bars thinking if they look at my ID, they probably won't even realize. And I got shut down, all 3 of them. And then the next day, on my birthday, I wanted to get carded so that they would give me a free drink, and I didn't get carded at any bar. I was so pissed off. So pissed off. But my strangest job I ever had is when I was an oil boy for Hustler magazine. Strange and
Do you have
hot.
photos?
I got fired because I kept going, you need more oil here and here.
And that's because you kept touching yourself with the oil.
Oh, that
That's
too.
Oh, you're not supposed to?
And you need a third hand. Like, I thought it should have been allowed. Was I not supposed to do that? Somebody would have told me I wasn't supposed to do that.
Right. Yeah.
George Costanza.
Oh, God, I
If
love
I
it.
had known that, was that wrong? All right, so our next question for you is fish or sausage?
Okay, you know, when given that option, I'm always choosing a sausage. Always. Always. I'm starving.
Oh, my God.
Oh, never been a big fan of fish,
Never,
personally.
Fish one time?
No.
Never experimented with fish.
I've kissed here and there. You do that in college.
I'm sorry, but you just remind me of one of the greatest lines ever on 2.5 Men. Charlie says to Alan, 2 chicks kiss one time in college, experimenting. 2 guys do it, fucking homo.
Yeah.
And I went,
No,
"Isn't
but
that
it's
the-
true.
Isn't that the
That
truth?"
is the truth.
You know what it is, though? I
yes.
think it's because men are so insecure about their sexuality in general, and I don't think it's their fault. I think it's society kind of does that. But it's that, like, in order to even go so far as experiment, like, you're going to be labeled something anyways.
yes.
So to go that far, you better believe in it type of thing.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yes.
girls can just do it, like, it's funny. Like, we're just going to kiss, and all the guys love it, and it's not weird. and,
Oh,
like,
no doubt. We love it.
but, like,
love it.
I
I
love
would
it when men
almost
kiss.
rather
I'm like,
see-
kiss!
Yeah.
really?
Dude, it's the best. It's
I'd
the best.
almost rather see 2 women kiss than go down on each other. Well, it's close, but I don't know why it's hot.
I don't know about that, Gino.
I don't know why it's hot when 2 chicks kiss.
But it's hotter when 2 chicks go down on each other?
I don't know. I don't think it is.
Dude, I don't know. I'm in.
It might be.
I'm
I want all of it, of course,
in.
but
Well,
but I don't know. There's something hot about that.
Are you a fan of fish or sausage?
Oh, definitely fish.
Never even once? Not one sausage?
No, I wish I could. I really do.
Yeah.
I've said on
Fish
stage,
all
I
the way.
wish I could suck dick. I just can't. My life would be so less complicated. Because honestly, most women, the only reason I talk to them at all is because I'm hoping I get laid. Other than that, I wouldn't even talk to most women because they're fucking annoying. Not you, but there's a handful of women who are not. But in general, I'm talking about like when
Do
you
you
go on
don't
a
you don't
date.
think men fall into that category though?
Oh yeah, probably. We're
right, yeah,
fucked
hell
up.
yeah.
I think
too.
if you think about most men, you're like, most
Yeah.
men are pretty fucking annoying
Yeah,
too.
I say that all the
Yeah.
time. We don't have much
Yeah.
to offer.
No.
We really don't. You really don't need us for anything. We used to provide. You don't even need
Yeah.
us for that anymore.
I mean, fuck
you don't
no.
even need us for the dick anymore. You can get a fucking
get
one
that
fucking
for
to the
like
wall. He
30
works
bucks
better than
and-
ours.
Just sperm, just
Yeah.
pump it up.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
it.
now you could go to the fucking doctor and just get
Fuck,
this
you don't
shit
even need
shot
us
in
for
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't even need us for that.
Yeah, we're
No.
taking over the world.
Yeah, it's
you better watch out.
amazing when anyone sleeps with us. We're just so happy.
I used to think I was so powerful for like, because I grew up in like a really religious, repressed situation, and I used to think I was so powerful for being able to sleep with like men. And I'm like, oh no, they're just disgusting. Like
Yes,
I could be
no
a
doubt.
hole in the wall, and they would still put their dick in me.
It's called a glory hole.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, we have a name for it. It's called a glory
You're
hole.
so familiar with it,
We're not
Gino.
even sure who's on the other side of it. We really don't care.
Isn't that wild too? Would you feel cheated if you put your dick in a glory hole and it was a dude sucking it?
No doubt. I just
Absolutely.
don't
What about
wanna
if
know.
you? What if you came and it was like great, and then afterwards you found out it was dude?
Oh, I'd be so mad.
Really?
Oh
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
Just don't tell me.
Don't tell me. Yes.
You know, like that fucking piece of meat, they tell you it's fucking beef, it's in brown gravy. Yeah. All right, if it's not, just don't tell me. Let me die.
Yeah.
As long as I think it was beef, it's beef. As long as I think it was a hot chick sucking my dick, it was. Don't ruin it by telling me the truth.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You're screwed afterwards. You know, that's when.
And then you feel, then you're like, I think I'm gay now.
Oh, my God, yes. Questioning your whole
That's what does
life.
it. That's what changes your sexuality.
Yeah. And I already said, I'd bang Bubby if I wasn't real gay. If I'm going gay, I'm going with the big fella right here. So our final question we have for you is, have you ever thought about how you'd like to die?
All the time. All the time. Soon, if possible. I think the best way to die, I saw it on like 1,000 Ways to Die or Strange Ways to Die, whatever the fucking show was back in the day. It was this woman who was like an anorexic model, and she was bulimic, and what she would do is like she was so sad and depressed that she would, after every like show, she would order everything on the menu at her hotel for room service and eat it all. And she did it and then like puke it up, and then she did that one night and her stomach ruptured because she ate too much and like it just got infected and she was dead in like 24 hours. Damn. But I think that's the way to go. I think that's what you do.
Wait a minute.
That sounds
eating
painful
that much could
hell.
kill you? How am I still alive?
Yeah. No, it literally like ripped her stomach lining
open. I am a bottomless fucking pit. Like, that's so crazy.
Well, you better watch out, Gino. I just predicted your future.
My mother used to say, one day you'll slow down. I think she meant when I'm in the home and they're feeding me the porridge, but I'll still be bitching. You better give me more porridge. And I told my poor daughter, she better hopes I never get dementia because I'm always starving. So I'm going to go, when's lunch? Dad, you just ate lunch like 10 minutes ago. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dad, there's the wrappers. I don't know whose shit that is, but it's not mine. You're gonna have
That's
to
me when I
feed
say every morning and I look at what I ate in the middle of the night.
day.
I'm like, what the fuck? Who did that shit? It wasn't me.
You a night eater?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like a 2 a.m. like.
Yeah, I used to be too.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's bad.
That was horrible. 2 o'clock in the morning.
Anytime's a good time to eat.
Yeah, I'll just look around in the morning and like just dishes or like wrappers and shit, and I'm like, who fucking did that? But
when I was still drinking, I went and I got crushed one night at the bar, and I came home, and I woke up the next morning and I felt like fuck, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I looked in the trash can, and there was a bag from Long John Silver's in the trash can.
That'll do it.
I pulled the bag out, and I looked at the receipt, and it said that I ordered an 8-piece family meal. So I'm thinking, all right, there's got to be something left, right? I go in the fridge, and the only thing in that box in the fridge was about 3 fries and 2 hush puppies.
I'm surprised that much was
8
left.
pieces of fish, all the 4 helpings of fries, 4 ears of corn on the cob.
You say 4 helpings of fries?
Yeah, they give you 4.
Oh my
family
God.
meal.
Wow.
The family meal's supposed to be for 4 people. So they give you 8 pieces of
You're lucky you
fish,
didn't
4 helpings of
explode,
fries,
like she said.
12 hush puppies, and I ate fucking 10 of them.
Jesus
and 4 ears of corn on the cob.
Wow.
And
holy hell, man.
I went into work and I go, listen, trust me when I say this, Long Johns and being drunk do not go together. Don't ever. Oh my God.
It was probably great in the moment. I can
it
imagine your
was
joy.
Tremendous in the moment.
And then the next day, so much regret.
Thank God I don't
like
drink
Long
anymore.
John.
I still eat Long Johns, but I
I
don't
was
drink
gonna say,
anymore.
I like Long Johns, but I don't know.
I like Long Johns too,
Man,
not
you
that much.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I told my daughter for a little while they had an all-you-can-eat on Sundays at Long John's, and I wouldn't do it because I knew what was going to happen.
Because you'll end up like that girl and like rip your fucking
Right.
stomach.
There
Yeah,
all
your
day.
stomach
They be
explode.
like John Pinot. You go now. You have 4 hours. Like there's no way I'd eat like 50 pieces of fish.
Dangerous.
Nonstop. All right, so
Danger.
that's our 5 really important questions.
The most important, I think, that I've ever been asked.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've lived a sad life.
No one's ever said that to us before.
It's going to be the last time, too. So.
Yes, it is. But now the world knows what to do.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you to come on and tell them what to do.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
the final thing we have for you is, Bubby, can you tell Kayley what time it is?
Kaylee.
What time is it?
Bitch slap or bang.
Oh,
Yes,
shit!
it is.
Oh, shit! All right, all
So
right.
we're going to give you 2 choices,
'Kay.
Kayley, and you're
Okay.
going to tell us who you would bitch slap,
Okay.
who you would bang,
'Kay.
and most importantly, why.
Okay.
Daredevil
Mm-hmm.
or Deadpool.
Fucking Deadpool. Fucking Deadpool immediately.
So you're going to fuck Deadpool?
I'm a bitch slap
slap.
Daredevil. Because I don't know a lot about Daredevil. I'm not super into comics, but I do know that Ryan Reynolds plays Deadpool, and I would want to. And he seems mean, and I am not into men that are nice to me. So it seems like it would work. It would be like a reciprocal relationship. He could be really mean to me, and I just fall in love with him.
So you like the dicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally and metaphorically.
Most women, I think.
Most women that are hot like that.
Yeah, they don't like that. They like the jagoffs. I don't know why that is.
I don't know. Daddy issues, I guess? Something like that. Mommy issues, maybe?
We don't care why.
Yeah, I was just going to say. Didn't you have a bit on that?
I do.
I don't care why.
I don't care why it's 6 Lisa. That's one of them. I don't care.
Yep.
She has daddy issues. Low self-esteem. She's trying to get back at her ex. I don't care. I don't. So, I don't think there's a wrong answer on that one.
Yeah, what would you guys go with?
I don't know. I think you're probably right on that.
Yeah, because he's funny as fuck too.
He is a
Right.
He is a handsome man. If I was gonna go gay,
Like he would
and you weren't
roast
around,
me, right?
Yeah, like
Like-
he'd be like
if you weren't
while he's
around-
fucking you, he'd be ripping you
Right.
apart, like,
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but the face though. I didn't even think about that.
Dude, he's got
Yeah.
the mask on. Put
You're
the
right.
mask on.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's
Mask
true.
stays on
Yes.
during sex.
Or you could just picture the way you looked before.
Yeah, but men are better at doing that. Women have
Oh,
less
we have
visual
to.
memories.
okay.
We have. Because every chick that sends us a picture on the dating websites does not look like that. I don't know where they got those pictures or how they did that lighting, but
I'm just getting.
you get there and
into
you go,
this.
huh? I say it all the time. The only thing women don't lie about anything on their profile. Like they tell you what they want, what they're looking for in a relationship, what they're looking for in a guy, what they're into. The only thing they lie about is that fucking picture. Because even the hottest chick in the world thinks she needs a filter. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yes.
So you get them like,
Right.
it was 10 years ago, it was 100 pounds ago.
Right.
Guys, we lie about every fucking thing on there.
Right.
Everything. We lie about our height,
Yeah.
our eye color, what we do for a living. The only thing that we don't lie about is that
Yep.
picture, because even us fat, bald guys
Yeah.
think we're hot.
Right.
Damn
So
right,
we're
I'm
like,
hot.
we're in a picture, our
Damn
guts out,
right.
like this. That's right.
I've never heard a better summary for the patriarchy. Like that's exactly it. That's exactly
how
it.
it is.
Wow.
I don't know
I'm
why
learning
that
so
is.
much today.
Oh, yeah, me
This is
too.
great.
I
I'm
love
learning you
it.
can't
I
talk
love
about
it.
putting your hand on your nephew's pants without your mother calling CBS. I
Who
learned
knew?
that.
I did not.
I learned that today.
I don't know.
Come on, CBS. I watch football on your
Yeah.
network.
Yeah. Give us
Yeah,
a
great.
break.
CPS, Child Protective Services. I think. I don't even know.
Oh, I thought you said CBS.
No,
the network.
CPS.
Oh.
No.
I thought she was calling the TV station.
No.
I did too. I was
No,
like,
she's calling like
holy shit.
authorities. Like she's calling.
She
Well,
tried
they're
to
an
get
authority.
your ass in a slam.
I mean,
They
I
have
guess
the NFL
she
on.
was.
They're the biggest authority.
I don't know what she did though, because I did not hear any phone calls. So she must have like been like, "There's the video. This is what my
It'd be
daughter
really
said."
funny if they were waiting
And
for you
then-
when we came out.
I assume
funny
that
and sad at
this
the same
person
time.
who deals with actual abuse for children looked at the video and was like, like I can't,
Yeah,
and
like
threw
that-
it out. Because what do you like
What?
legally?
That's
It's
fucking
you
crazy.
can't do
Yeah.
anything.
Nah.
Jerry Seinfeld, I mean, other comedians, like it's a law that you can say actual crimes you do on stage, like, and if you just say it's a joke, you get away with it, as long as like they don't have other evidence against you.
Ooh, I got all kind of.
So
material
now,
I can
hey.
start doing.
Hey,
Yes.
hey.
Nice.
I've been staying away from the criminal stuff I've done.
Well,
I talk about being in jail, but I don't really talk about how I got there.
make sure all the evidence is gone. Get rid of any
Yes.
evidence, and then go to town.
I mean, I've talked about how you make a chi-chi. I've talked about a lot
Yeah.
of jail stuff, but I've not talked about how I got there.
how long were you in jail for?
Oh, like one night. I'm just
Oh,
fucking around.
oh, well,
I
that's
talk
not,
about I've been
that's
to
not as
prison.
exciting.
I've been
God.
to prison. I was only there one night. But I'm a hardened criminal.
Yes.
The only reason I was there overnight is because the fucking magistrate wasn't in
I
until
was
it
just-
was a
yeah.
Sunday.
Mm.
So I had to wait till Monday morning.
At least I want to get arrested once in my life, just for the story.
It's
like
not that great a thing.
I know, but like just to be able to say like I was in jail. It's kind of cool.
Well, that I do.
It's
I
kind
do
of
it
cool.
all
You
the
see,
time. I've been in
you
jail.
can drop it in conversation.
Yeah, it's funny because Idell was on here and he was talking about how he did a 13-month stint.
Yeah.
He did like an 18-month stint, but he never asked me. I told him I've been in jail, but he never asked me. How
In
long.
jail?
Yeah.
Zidell?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he never said to me like how long because I was going to go 18 hours.
Yeah.
But he never asked me.
That's crazy. I gotta talk to him about that when I see him. In like next year.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So do you have anything you want to plug?
Oh yeah, I'm doing a show at the Giggles and Grub at the Tracy's place. Is that what it's called? Where we did our last show?
Yes.
Yeah, on the 17th, I'm doing a show
That
at
was
Tracy's
really
place.
awesome,
Cool
man.
zone. Yeah, cool venue.
Yeah, it's right
Nice.
down in Homestead, right on East A Street, right on the main drag, just past where you. If you're coming from the Homestead Bridge, it's just past where you turn in to go to the waterfront, and it's right before the. Is it a Marathon? The gas station, Valero.
God,
Right
you
before
do
the
have a good
gas
memory.
station.
Holy
I
shit.
do, yeah. There's a gas station right across the street, basically. It's called Tracy's Place. So
Cool venue.
So I go there last time, right? And I walk up, and I've never been there before, and the GPS says it's right here, and it's a clothing store. And I go, and the lights are all off, but the door's partway open. So I push
Yes.
the door open, and there's these three black gentlemen standing there, all with guns on their hips.
Jesus.
And I went, oh, they got the
They
wrong
had
place.
guns.
Yeah, and I go, I think I got the wrong place. And they go, what do you need, dude? And I said, well, I'm looking for, there's supposed to be a comedy show. And they go, oh, it's upstairs. I go, well, how do you get there? They go, you got to go through here, but we got to pat you down first. And I go,
They
oh.
patted you
Yeah,
down?
and I go, ooh, I'd like to pat down.
Ah!
and they laughed when I was telling Bob, I've said it on this podcast.
Yeah.
I got patted down once at Homewood, and when I said it was the best sex I'd ever have, the guy did not think I was funny at all. He was a little pissed at me. But these three laughed. I told them the
Yeah.
story about home. I go, at least
Yeah.
you guys laughed. The guy at Homewood was mad. And so then you go upstairs, and there was that big room upstairs.
Yeah.
And it was tremendous.
Yeah, it was
Check
awesome.
it out. I've
was
been
really
there.
good.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real cool. Place was packed.
Mm-hmm.
Good time.
Great time. So, yeah, check that out on the 17th. I'm performing there again.
17th?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So go
Cool
check
shit.
her out. Our next show is going to be on today's the 7th, so we'll be back on the 21st. And our guest next time, this has been a long time coming. He was supposed to be on episode 9, and we had technical
Yes.
difficulties, and then we had other people lined up, so we had to bump him back like a month and a half. So, Loke, no joke, if he's not back in jail on the 21st, and you might think that's funny, but it's a possibility. If he's still out, he's going to be here. And
gonna
I
be
forgot
here.
to remind him, Loke, you better be on this fucking show. I mean, we try, and Loke is very funny. So you
He
want to
is.
check
Yeah,
that out.
he's good.
That'll be on the 21st. We'll go live at 7 o'clock. And I don't have anything. I have the show in McDonald Belgian Club this Saturday, but
Saturday.
that one's sold out. So
Nice
if you
try.
didn't get tickets for that, I'm sorry about that. But they're talking about possibly adding a second show later. So if they do that, I will let you know. And if they do that, that means we killed this Saturday. So you're going to want to come.
Yes.
So I think that's about it.
Yeah. That's it, bud.
Anything else to discuss?
No, I think it's all.
Kaylee, thank you so much.
Awesome.
For
Thank you
coming
for
on.
having me. This
No
has been a
problem. Thank you. And I
blast.
don't care what your mother says. You're funny as shit.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mom,
Thank
you're
you.
wrong.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Todd, thank you. Another great job.
Yes.
Good luck editing all the stupid shit I said out of there. And thanks, everybody.
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
See you guys.